Hey there. Are you looking to become a very talented cook? Or you just prefer eating than cooking? Well, then just hear me out. I grew up in a small town in Scotland, but it wasn't the idyllic childhood you might imagine. My dad was a tough man, and life at home wasn't easy. We moved around a lot, eventually settling in Stratford-upon-Avon. My first dream wasn't cooking, it was football. I wanted to be a professional player. But life has a way of throwing curveballs, and when an injury sidelined me at 19, my football dreams were crushed. I was devastated, but little did I know, something else was waiting for me. After my football career ended, I wasn't sure what to do next. That's when I discovered the kitchen. Cooking was fast, intense, and creative. It was everything I loved about football, but with a new kind of thrill. I dove headfirst into it. I trained under some of the best chefs in London and France, including Marco Pierre White and Guy Savoy. Let me tell you, those kitchens were brutal, but I thrived under the pressure. It was exactly what I needed to find my purpose again. I knew if I wanted to succeed, I had to master every aspect of cooking. I spent years in France, learning the art of fine dining and pushing myself to the limit. It wasn't just about cooking a great dish, it was about perfection. I remember working 16-hour days, obsessed with every detail. I was never afraid of hard work, and that attitude got me through the toughest moments in the kitchen. I knew I wanted my own restaurant someday, and I was willing to sacrifice everything for that dream. In 1998, I finally opened my first restaurant, Restaurant Gordon Ramsay in Chelsea. This was the moment everything changed. I poured my heart and soul into that place. We earned 3 Michelin stars, something I'm incredibly proud of. But it wasn't just about awards. It was about creating a place where people could taste my passion. I wanted to show the world that British cuisine could stand toe-to-toe with the best in the world. People always ask how I ended up on TV. To be honest, it wasn't planned. But when the opportunity came to do Hell's Kitchen, I thought, why not? People love the intensity, the passion. They wanted to see what really goes on in the kitchen. It wasn't just about screaming at people, it was about pushing them to be their best. And honestly, I think people connected with that. They saw that I'm not just tough, I care deeply about the craft. Success came with sacrifices. Balancing the pressures of running restaurants, being on TV, and managing my personal life was tough. There were moments when it felt like too much, but I'm not one to give up. My family has always been my anchor. My wife Tana and our kids keep me grounded, reminding me of what's truly important. Yes, I'm tough in the kitchen, but family always comes first. Now, it's not just about me, it's about building a legacy. My restaurants, my shows, my books, they're all part of something bigger. I want to inspire the next generation of chefs to push themselves, to reach for something greater. And I'm still learning, still evolving. The kitchen is my home, and I'll never stop striving for excellence. There's always a new dish to create, a new challenge to conquer. After all these years, after the successes, failures, and everything in between, one thing remains the same. I'm still that kid who fell in love with cooking. The kitchen gave me a second chance at life, and I've never looked back. My name is Gordon Ramsay, and this is just the beginning. I hope you find my story inspiring. Leave a like and subscribe for more similar content.